Okay, my name is Jack King. I'm getting older, but I'm still active and continue to be that way, I hope, for a long time. Sean is a friend of mine. I've known him since he was a teenager, and I've been training in his gym for many years, off and on, depending on where his gym was located, primarily at Body Structures and Universal Fitness. So we've been acquainted with each other for many, many years. Okay, I've been in this game for about 72 years now. I started when I was about 16, and now I'll be 88 next month. I've known Sean for years. I've trained around him and with him for many years. I've witnessed his ability to whip people into condition and get them in competition shape. If that's what you're interested in, he's probably one of the best in the state of Virginia and probably in the world, or in the United States anyway. He's got many people who have held titles, and he won many other titles along in Virginia. If you look on the shelf in this gym, the Universal Gym, you'll see a rack of trophies that the people he's trained have won. So if you're interested in bodybuilding and competing in bodybuilding, I don't think you'll find a better coach anywhere. All right, I chose to train in Universal, well, because of a very simple reason. It's always been, all the gyms that Sean has owned and operated, they're always clean, neat, plenty of equipment, all kind of weights, every kind of piece of equipment you could think of. So there's nothing weak in the gym. Everything is built towards you. And with his coaching, if you prefer to be in competition, you're not going to beat the competition of what he has in the gym as far as his equipment and his knowledge of what's going on in the game. I competed for many years, from the time I think I was about 18 when I first tried to compete, and I competed in a weightlifting contest. I weighed 140 pounds roughly, competed at 145, tied, I was a novice, and tied a Navy man, same weight. But I weighed less than him, so I won that competition. That's the first weightlifting competition I was in. When I was about 19, I broke 2 state records in weightlifting and was a state weightlifting champion with 165 pounds. So if you notice, I grew from 140 to 165 fairly quickly, and then progressed to where I am now. My competition weight was 182 pounds. I weigh about 195 now, which is more than I should. So I've competed. I won. I want to just give you a few titles that I did accomplish. One of them was Mr. Virginia, Mr. South, Mr. East Coast. I was second in the nation in the Mr. America over 40. Came within one place of winning, which was a real compliment. Not the guy that won it should have won it, not me. But I had won my height class, and that's the way we progressed during that time. I knew some very famous people too in weightlifting. Paul Anderson was the strongest man in the world. I knew him very, very closely. He was a good friend of mine, and I really miss him. He died when he was about 66 years old. Okay, if you feel like you need something in your life that'll make you feel good and make you active in other endeavors, I would suggest that you join a gym, but in particular this one, because it's clean, neat, and you have the greatest knowledge of bodybuilding, and he can coach you on what needs to be done for you to gain. You don't necessarily have to be a competitive bodybuilder, but it's always good to train to do this exercise, because modern life has taken most of the heavy chores away from us. We don't have to plow the ground or dig the potatoes by hand anymore. All that's done by machinery. So that leaves you idle to look at your stupid cell phone and do the things that you do with it and waste away your life physically, because you allow yourself to deteriorate by not training. So if you come in the gym, you don't have to come here as a bodybuilder. You come here as a person that wants to gain better health and more structure to your life. You'll enjoy it. When you finish a hard workout, you feel like you've accomplished something. It's something that I can't exactly explain, but I just feel great after I do it. And if I don't do it, I miss weeks at a time. It's a disappointment to me, because I don't feel good any longer. I would suggest to you to do something physical in your life, make it a part of your life. You'll be a healthier person and you'll be a happier person. Thank you for listening to me.